And as long as you have something, you can do anything. Giving up mercantilism. This is not the DDR, Jake, I know. It can be so tough. Alright, aristocracy. Oh yeah. I can now have 4 leaders. And I don't even have my rank up. Oh, this is good. You'll almost stop being a pain. Why you two, though? Religious seal. Ah, yes, I remember these provinces getting converted now. What a pain in the bum that was. But the times are different now. There is a point to be made that now that the merchants are no longer quite so cranky against me, it could be worth my time giving them a province or two. Particularly somewhere that's going to help my trading a lot, like Hamba. Bloody clergy, getting in my way here, there, and everywhere. Well, I could give them whatever province I'm about to take, since it's going to be a ton of... Ooh, either of them would be really nice. I think I'll give them Bremen, though. Seems like their kind of place. Once I have my claim on Bremen, I'll go to war. Crush Lubeck, Bremen, and Magdeburg. Heck, Saxony. It's a shame you're not interested in land. Why are you so interested in my land? I want all your land, Denmark. It's of vital interest. I have made an oversight here. You're a free city, aren't you? Free city, and we will be protected. Lubeck, Duchy. But... Well, I dare not get the Emperor and his posse involved, because it includes Transylvania, and I don't ever want to have to fight Transylvania. Guess it's back to the original plan of taking Lubeck. I could get Bremen involved just for laughs, but if I took both, I would no doubt face a coalition. A coalition of silly amounts. Bringing them in only means that Magdeburg gets involved, but I'd rather not risk it for a biscuit. We'll just fight them and kill them. Double checking the... Okay, I see. No, I've still got my increased serfdom, and it's going to last for a wee bit longer. Manpower is nice and all, but I'm going to need that morale now, thanks, to offset that horrible disability, pretty much. Might as well be. Holland, are they still as big as they ever were? Ah, well, what difference does it make? Not something, not much. We'll be okay. Jake, why are you so afraid of Holland? Not really afraid, but they bring quite a few troops. And one thing I have to be very diligent about is that my troops are garbage. We're still Chinese units, and that's never going to change. We have no real military ideas either. But then my cavalry is kind of strong. Alright, there we go. On the first day that we do battle, I just have cavalry, and I'm getting insufficient support from it, but all the cavalry are on the front. I'm going to instantly throw my units, my infantry units in. The infantry units are not going to be at the front line, it's just my cavalry there, but the cavalry in the shock phase are going to dismantle the enemy army. So I take them out with minimal losses to my manpower. You'd almost think I planned that. And you'd be right. So there we go, that instantly eliminates any threat of their units. So really I should just leave one broken man to siege this down, whilst I take care of the rest, because this is not a race. Oh, I see you there. Going for Midgeyland, are we? I think the Danes can take care of you, even though they are pathetic. Yeah, the Danes will have this. Plus you'll be in Midgeyland for a while, and how often am I going to forget about you? The answer is every single bloody time. So are the Bremens also in Bremen? Let's find out by killing them. Jake, your units are not garbage. Yeah, you keep telling me that. Oh, okay. Seems the Danes would rather run away because the Dutch are getting involved. We know what we say about the Dutch. Let one day pass so I can just do it again. Goodbye, Bremen. Getting very lucky on my shock rolls, to be honest. An undeserved level of luck. So with that, most of the enemy army is currently right there. Could probably do this again. I want to keep you guys close enough to back up. There's also the concern that... Hold on, no, you're landing on Midgeyland, which means you're going to be stuck by the fort. Which means I don't have to worry about backing my own units up. Oh well. Hey, Munster. Munster, you spoil sport. But I do have access through Saxony, and I can get access through Liège. Or I can get access through Saxony. Haha! Onwards to Holland we go. So they're going to be in Midgeyland for a wee while. In fact, I could go and kill them. That's the best idea I've had all day. Let's go and kill them. Oh, seems I have some friends that are also interested in doing such things. It's nice to have friends that have similar interests, isn't it? I don't care about Faroe Islands. Ah, they wimped out at the last minute. Oh, don't you worry, I'll show you how it's done. This is nice because it's going to kill them. There's a chance they could retreat. I'll be ready for that. Oh, I'll also take care of the Lübecker fleet. Jake, you sure that Denmark is maintaining that fort? 100% sure. Nowhere for you to... Oh, you do have somewhere to run, but not very far. Kapow. Don't know why anyone would imply that I'd be afraid of Holland. They're a joke. Not a very good one. Think I need that Inquisitor for missionary strength, do I? I mean, you're doing okay. Yeah. There we go. We'll just get our sieges on the go, even though it's going to burn our manpower like crazy. I'm convinced that my Brandenburg Space Marines can take care of Holland. And we're good to go. Jake, you're over the limit for Diplo relations. Heavily so. But that's alright. It's worth it to get my units over there. And I'll also cancel the military rights so that they can't run away like cowards. And Brunswick I'm less concerned about as well, so we'll cancel that. Everybody is where they need to be. Bliss. How much is that glorious income? 37, so it's going up nicely, but in 200 years' time it's going to need to be about 13 times that. Oh lordy, see, this is why I keep Brandenburg as around as a march. Funnily enough, if they weren't a march, they'd be very close to rebelling against me. Because they are nasty like that. Bloomin' Scots, they're never happy. They are actually just never happy. Oh, snap! One thing I really need to do is get my claims... Phew, okay, I still have time to get at least 4 of them. And what luck there are 4 provinces to go for, but I really want to sell. Forget about you Scots, you're not that important. So, I'm so bad at remembering to keep my diplomats busy. But that's part of the fun. If I was super good at taking care of all these scuttery little things, I get the feeling it would ruin the game slightly. Gotta remember about the spirit of the game. Unfortunate to see that England and Russia are still good friends. We'll deal with that eventually. Livonian Order's alliance with Poland is also a bit of a pain. But like I said, Russia will help out against Livonian Order, and I'll reward them with Polish land. Naval race versus Tuscany. The game's trying to tell me something here, but I can succeed that by building a boat, so I'll happily go with that. A boat isn't quite good enough, though. I should get a navy that's at least reasonable at this point. Forget building any boats in that province. Haha, war exhaustion, not even an issue. Although it's going to take one damn long time to get rid of these unless we rid ourselves of the Holland. It's alright, my vassals have it under control. I need to keep a close eye on when American Truck Simulator releases this week. Cossacks, get the hell out of here, Poland. Oh no, not that province I just took. Because I am really looking forward to it, even though it's probably going to be disappointing. Jake, are you sure it's wise giving the Russians this much land? You will have to fight them for Finland and northern Sweden. Dennis Wolf, you seem to be missing the entire point of this campaign. Turn your head upward by about 3 degrees and tell me what is the name of this campaign. It's called Bad Ideas Guide. Bad. I am perfectly well aware that giving Russia all of this is not the greatest of ideas, but that's all part of it, and I am only too happy to go down that path. With that in mind, maybe I should get that other, or those 2 other claims on Poland. But I don't want to give up my glorious 1 admin point a month, unless I can find someone that's 16, 17. But that's been the goal for a while now. Wow, Livonian Order have a lot to share with the world. Papal States, 16, 17. Better news I have never heard. Jake, once Russia inevitably desires your country, who will you ally then? There's no point worrying. When has worrying anyone ever done anyone any good? Who would have thought someone like me would feel a little choked for diplomats? This is just music to my ears, though, watching a competent army that fights for me. I haven't had a competent army in so long. Not only that, but they're intelligent. Look at them, hunting them down like lambs to the... Oh, okay. Man, you guys are thick sometimes. Actually, I'm not sure they could actually get there. Zone of control can be tricky. Oh, speaking of tricky, this I don't like. Swedish separatists. Why would the Danes have a huge amount of Swedish separatists? Well, I should worry about that after I get Holland out of this war. Holland and Tuscany. Biggest nightmare that one could imagine. But I want the money. And I want the yayo. But failing that, I'll just take the money. Taking a province from here would be guaranteed aggressive guaranteed coalition, so forget that. We'll just deal with the money. and with that, frees up my navy, and I have no enemies, so I can help out my friend with his rebel issue. Because I'm a nice guy. That's what nice guys do. That said, though, my nation is suffering on the manpower front, and these atrocious. Part of the problem is that I'm using too many units. I can grant myself that. Even so, this alone is not going to make all of the difference. Let's go and deal with it. Ah yes, the Pope. Pope's got some information for me. 2 bits of it, no less. Gosh darn Swedes. At least they're not intelligent, so they're going to go and fight. And they have no admin, so they'll be running right into our arms. I don't want to make Marvin Higgins Marsfin. Can't believe I managed to roll that name. I don't want to make him a general, because he looks like he might be pretty good. Skåne or Schleswig. 2 evils, but I'm gonna do what we can here. Jake, get those claims on the go. Thanks for the reminder. I said I will probably forget these forevermore. Gotta snake my way up. I think I have plenty on Sweden. It's Poland that I need to be ready for. Ostroda. Jake, how about a campaign that goes like this? Your province can only be adjacent to one other province, like a giant snake country. Sounds like it would offend me on a deep level. But you might be onto something. Okay, regrettably I'm getting churned up here, not in a good way. Should really be blockading that Bremen so I have something to work with. But I need to save Skåne, as much as that very idea disgusts me. It's alright, I need to get mercs on the go anyway. I'm gonna need them post this war, because manpower has just been shattered by sieging these provinces down. Acceptable losses though. Maybe a touch too much though. Nice. Scotland never did get any support against me, and that's just how I want it. Jake, someone made a mod to flush out all the Inuit unit models. You mean these guys? I think they look pretty good as they are, thanks. Alright, time to die. I can't be dealing with Danes, to be honest with you. But the only thing I can think of worse is if Swedes were there. What an insignificant country. Who could ever be proud of conquering this, the true dregs of Europe? Looking good. Now we have a Hanseatic city to capture. We'll make it so. Now why would France dishonor an alliance? Not? At war with France, Antilles, Flanders and Savoy, and kicking ass. ass. Now you could say it's because of the enormous amount of help they have, but no, I'm willing to believe this is just Hainaut kicking ass. Good job. Maybe you can kick England's ass and get... Oh! Russia wouldn't join them again. It's a bit riskier since they have quite a few friends and I am tapped of manpower. But then maybe I'm just making excuses. Bremen. What a mistake to take. Kind of think of it, so is that. 47 for taking you. 53 for taking you. Well, I guess we're spending Christmas in Lubeck. Yeah, most importantly, they have Transylvania. There's no sense denying that. So this will be nice. Lubeck has been a long time coming for our country. But taking it also means you just have to hang around for a long time and not expand, which is not in the spirit of the game, funnily enough. Here we go, trying to get as few people chewing up that attrition as possible, and then that'll be the end of Lubeck. Bremen is a great shame. See, that's the trouble. I really want to grab Bremen, since fighting them would just be... Oh man, there's a lot of problems associated with this either way. It's going to cheese off just too many people. It's going to cheese off people that even don't have aggressive expansion with me currently. Ansbach, Frankfurt, Palatinate, Brunswick, Saxe, Sweden, Lubeck, Bremen. That's an unhealthy coalition to face. So I should probably be ready to strike Sweden ASAP. So if I held out until but then I'm just going to get more aggressive expansion. It's never easy, is it? Alright, Livonian Order have some secrets to share with us. Hold control, that way you can only select naval units. Helps out a lot when organizing. Can't believe I forgot to take the mission to take Golgar. Could you feed Scotland Bremen? Why would I do that? What possible reason could I have to do that? I'd still get the aggressive expansion all the same. No, I think Lubeck's just gonna have to go. As soon as I can make that peace deal. Teutonics, that's not nice. In this crap hole, also not nice. Well, that's why I have my Merc unit. Get on it. We'll pull back our Livonian friends just long enough to make our peace deal. And I do wonder if people will make this coalition, since that's a fairly healthy bunch of countries that could form it. And I will have to lay low a little bit after that. Oh, by the way, all your money is forfeit and it all goes to me. I should separate peace Bremen if I'm doing this, to be honest. But, I mean, for what? Money, of course. Break you up with all your friends. Give me the money, not that it matters. Yeah, well, good enough, actually. Gives me the positive prestige that I need to tell Scotland that they are great. Let me placate you more, my friend. And the rest of that will go away in due time. Welcome to the fold, Lubeck. It would be prudent for me to wait just a little bit, because it might get some of these jokers out of the coalition. I'll wait and make the deal just before the turn of the year. Jake, what is Sweden still doing alive? Living on borrowed time. And again, I'll probably call in Russia into all of this. Not sure, because I don't want to promise them land. I think I'd rather just spend favors. When it comes to giving them land, I'd rather give them Polish land. Then again, there are the Livonians to kill. So, oh, shoot, I forgot to make my peace deal, didn't I? Ah, well. It didn't really matter one way or t'other. If people are going to join, they're going to join. Welcome to my glorious country. Now bring on the coalition. Because I cheesed off rather a few people there. Good thing I have my great friends like you, Saxony. I know you'd never turn on me. Lubeck is a questionable one for a fort. I might keep it there anyway. Forts aren't that expensive in the grand scheme of things. It's probably better to keep them around for safety. And it'll make the merchants happy if I give it to them. Part of me doesn't want to, though, to be honest. I want to give it to the clergy so they can actually help me convert it, but now I'll give it to the merchants and get it cored on the double. You have Russia, Jake. They couldn't bear to face that. Ugh. I'll be happy when our legitimacy problems are gone. Sadly, this is our Duchess Gunhild Marsvin. Yeah, we're halfway to getting Greater Denmark inside of us. Probably only take another 10 or 13 years. Conquest gone against England, but Russia still don't want to get involved. Russia is allied with England. This would destabilize them, but them getting rid of that would cause a truce anyway. Maybe I really should check out Sweden. I mean, anybody that was going to coalition me would have done so by now. No, it's not that easy. It's not that simple at all. Mind you, I could grab Finland. I don't think anybody in the world cares about Finland. I think I'd rather... Did Finland ever go aristocratic? Because Finland make an amazing march. Nah, it would never last. For one, their cores are few and far between. I think I should just take them over, really. Russia won't mind. We trust each other. Jake just pulled the trigger on England. Isn't it a bad idea to fight when they have so many allies? Ah, yeah, I should just get my units in position and drop the bomb on them. The issue is that I would need to throw quite a lot of my units over to England, and that would leave me very unprotected back here. Quite a few friends. It's not like Saxony would help me out either, which is a shame. Wish they would, but they just suck. Mind you, all these cores would be so cheap to take. But yeah, leaving myself defenseless over here does not seem like a great idea. Also shouldn't underestimate the kind of power that England could throw at me on the mainland when I fight on their terms. Look at that 44k right off the bat. It's my force limit right there, and they would go over it because they'd be in full survival mode gear. I could claim Gotland, but that day will come another time. Alright, so there goes some truces. Thankfully, I don't see the... Hold on. England. Nah. That can be dealt with another day. You're looking good, Greater Denmark. You are definitely looking good. And that's what I like about you. The way that you look good. Sweden has become a joke since I stripped the Danish lands out of them.